All right, so shall we begin, folks?
Appreciate that.
There you go, Mike. Nice job there. So we had a pretty eventful session last time. So last session, the Knights of Victoria finished off their confrontation with the Witch's Coven, known as the Cult of Graboda, a group of women who were out for vengeance against the oppression forced upon women by the upper crust of male society in England. One of the cultists admitted to providing Tessa Bramlett the means in which to summon a vengeful spirit, lamenting the fact that the Knights of Victoria had interrupted a sacred ritual, but content in the knowledge that Angraboda's work would be done on some level by the recently released and out-of-control spirit Cora Foster. The team retired for the evening after a visit to the Eagle and the Child, and uncovering the name of the professor who was believed to have been responsible for Cora Foster's death, a man by the name of Professor Weston Halbig. At the Burlington house, everyone turned in, but Moira was roused with a nightmare concerning her two uncles, as Hieronymus was attacked in his power down mode by a small assassination squad. So where you guys had left it was immediately after the battle at the Burlington house, which I will send us there right now.
Just for the viewers, Mr. Tyner made power down mode seem a lot dirtier than it was. I was asleep.
And you took a little bit of damage last time.
Yeah.
So in order to heal, it has to be done within the hour that the damage was actually taken. Now, in your case, you have to be repaired.
Right. And Christy was going to work on that.
Mm-hmm. So right now you have the bodies of 3 assassins stacked up in the corner of your room, and it's getting a little crowded in here.
And the window is still drawn?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I take it healing doesn't work on mechanical folks?
It's essentially like you wouldn't be able to give him a potion if that's what you're asking.
Right. All right. I think I have healing as a power.
Right.
That wouldn't work either.
It needs to be repair of some sort. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got repair, and I'm happy to assist.
Yeah,
This
I've got.
Oh yeah.
I have it
sorry.
too. I can help you out.
Yep. So if you want to do that real quick, we can go ahead and try to knock that out. Who's got the higher repair?
I've got a D8. What have you got?
We've got the same.
I think
wait.
you've got a
Person can
D10, don't you?
We do have a D10. Sorry.
Oh wow. Can I assist then and give her like a little boost?
Yeah. We can.
Before I have to power down to be repaired, my last words are, "Don't let the old man with the cane touch me."
At what point did I come in then? Because I was outside with Blinky. Do I hear the kerfuffle at the end, or did somebody come and get me?
Oh, somebody. You probably would have heard the gunfire going on.
Okay.
And we can get to that here. Well, we probably ought to take care of that before we start the healing process if you're going to assist. So as you heard the gunfire coming from the hotel, so I'm sure you probably would have, tried to make your way in as quickly as possible. As you're coming in, the curator of the hotel kind of peeks out her door, and she's like, "Oh heavens, what's going on?" And I will kind of just say, you tell her, just stay in your room, we'll let you know here shortly, and head on upstairs to kind of find this mess of these 3 hooded assassins there in Hieronymus's room. But yes, if you want to assist in the healing process, you're welcome to do that. You say that you're going to do it, and let's see here. Do you actually make a roll? I forget.
I don't remember. I know I've done it before.
You do roll. Yeah. So you're going to roll
Okay.
on your repair skill.
Okay.
I've missed that.
Yeah, it was really quiet last time.
You all have a flatulence-free session.
And that's a success then for you. So, Christy, then you can make the roll.
Is that a plus something then?
Yes, that'll be a +1 for you. And you got a 6 as well. Okay, so that's a success, and that heals 1 wound for Andy. So Andy, if you go into yours, you can just highlight your wound and take that to 0.
Okay, so just unchecked shaken. I don't see wounds.
Yeah, wounds is on there. If you go to under traits, and then there's a 1 over 3.
Yeah, yep. Okay, it's very faded because I have dark mode on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, stupid. There we go. You're probably just going to have to remind me I've got the game on pause every time we start, because I'm always going to forget it, because everything works for me.
Oh. At this point, I'm back awake.
Okay. Yeah. And you were never actually knocked out, I don't think.
Okay.
Just took a little bit of damage. So, what do you guys want to do with these?
Well, we searched them last time and we gathered their weapons. And we really couldn't see anything else. We could go back downstairs to the guy that was in the tree and look to see if he left any signs that we could follow.
Yeah, we should also probably do something with these bodies too, right? Unless the hotel lady wants to take care of that. Maybe there's just like a surcharge.
A cleaning fee.
Yeah. Extra help.
We can just put them in the beds and cover them up as if they were just asleep.
There's a fireplace there.
No, we tried burning one last week, and he just like brushed it off like no big deal. So, well, we could carry him out the back and hide him in the brush.
That's true.
So, all right. I guess I will pick up one. And
we could probably just like toss him out the window there.
Let's wrap him up.
We're 2 stories up.
Yeah.
That's
I've got
splat.
I've got my big highwayman cloak. I can wrap one of them up in that and carry him out.
We've got a carriage driver and our carriage somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's call Jason Statham.
He's right here.
He's our fixer.
Yeah, what's his name?
He's right there.
He's the wolf.
Frank.
He's right there.
Oi, Frank. Could you do something about these bodies, mate?
No, it's not the first time I've been asked to clean up after a mess, so.
Yeah, but it's the first time we've asked you to clean up after a mess.
Right.
Let you pet the dog.
pulls the blind up, kind of looks around just a little bit, opens up the window, and just grabs one and just tosses it out.
You're efficient, Frank. I like that.
Give me the next one.
Right about that time, the landlady is looking out her window, and bodies
Falling.
And he goes on about his business. He takes care of the 3 of them and gets rid of those bodies for you, and makes his departure out of the room to take care of business.
All right. Bodies check. I guess like I said, we looked them over last time, so why don't we head out and check out where the other assassin was, but stay on guard because he may still be out there.
Yeah, let's see what we can see outside.
So I guess we need to gather at Blinky because Blinky may be able to help track him.
I've actually got Blinky under me coat.
Yeah.
Well, get down, boy. You're not even supposed to be in here.
All right, so we go outside, and I guess we all need to roll notice.
Well, you get down to the main lobby area, and you hear the creak of a door open. Is everything all right? There's a terrible ruckus upstairs, and can someone please tell me what's going on?
Oh, ma'am, everything's all right. No, it's all right. I'm sorry that me dog, he got in when somebody opened up the door, and when it's up there tearing around a little bit, so I had to go up there and get him out. I'm taking him outside now. I know you don't want him in that place, and I apologize. He just gets so excited, and he'd never been inside an hotel before, and he was just creating a little bit of noise. There's nothing to worry about. I apologize. If anything's broken, of course, I'll pay for it. You just go back to sleep, all right? Everything's fine.
I'm going to have you make a roll.
A persuasion roll?
Yeah, persuasion.
So it's a D4 minus 2.
Huh?
Okay.
Is that automatically calculated? It looks like it is.
I think it is, yes, yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
The flashuance part is gonna. Yeah, there it is.
My God, and he rolls a 7. Oh my God, that's crazy.
I was convinced, and I was there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you for clearing that all up. Now, please do see that your dog doesn't come in here again. I told you before that he's not allowed in here.
I know, Mum. I'm so sorry. I'm taking him outside now, and you know what? I'm just going to find some other accommodations. Sleeping that close to the door was a bad idea. That's all on me, and I apologize 1,000 times. Would you like to have a pet? It makes me feel better.
Pet the dog?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can pet me
No.
too if you'd like, but...
No, get him out of here.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Guys, that actually worked.
Okay, so you want to go out to the tree? I had him kind of positioned in that tree only because I couldn't put him any further because that's as big as my map was going. He was actually firing from the building that was across the street.
Oh.
So if you want to go out there to kind of look around, you're certainly welcome to. If you want to roll a notice, you may do so.
Okay.
Oh, Charlie.
Holy moly.
Oh,
Come
I
on.
did too.
High alert.
Go.
Okay. These guys seem to be very efficient, even though they were not able to carry out whatever mission it was that they had. There is one thing, however, that was left behind, and it looks like it's a button. A button
Okay.
that came off of potentially the shooter's clothing off of his cloak. And it's different than you guys didn't really get a close look at the garb on these others, at least close enough to notice the buttons. But this one has a specific kind of pattern to it that almost looks like a lace handkerchief.
Ooh, okay. So, something you would expect upper class citizen to wear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Worth rolling just a common knowledge to see if that is a prominent family symbol.
You can roll a common knowledge. It's going to be at a -4.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah. So it's a
no.
1. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long shot.
It's nothing that you actually would recognize.
Okay.
I mean, you can tell that it's kind of an upper crust kind of thing. Is it made out of gold? No, it's gold plated over brass, but rather uncommon in the make of it.
Okay.
So it's not like a family crest or anything like that you would recognize.
Okay. I think their weaponry spoke more than this common button at this point, being as high tech as it was. Okay. So did Charlie knows anything that we didn't with her role?
That would have been the combination of both of yours.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys were extremely efficient and professional. Yeah, in and out without a trace. But one of them just happened to leave a little bit of a trace behind.
Gotcha. No way of seeing which way they went. Like no footsteps in the dirt. No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No way to track them.
Gotcha. All right. Well, group, what do you think?
Well, what time is it? Is it late? Or
It's still pretty late. I'd say it's likely like around 4 o'clock in the morning, probably.
Wow.
Now you guys would have had enough time to regain your power points, so you would have gotten enough rest to replenish that.
So do we need to kind of regroup as to we're staying at the house? We're still trying to track down the
guy, the old professor, right?
Yeah. So at this point, at this point, I think we just need to kind of wait until there's a waking hour, and then maybe stay on alert. Wait till it'd be good enough to get out in daylight, see if we can find our professor guy, and keep our eyes open for these guys some more.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Okay.
Well, Henry has a quick question. I want to know who these people are. Why were they attacking us here? Does this have anything to do with what we're doing here? Why were they just in your room?
Henry, that's a very good question. Excuse my French, ladies, but I have no freaking clue what.
I mean,
well, they weren't trying to take, your eye or your.
Well, but I mean, were they trying to take it, or was it a situation where they thought that would be where I was most vulnerable?
You tell us.
Yeah, to your eyeball.
I I know that this eye gives me the soul that I've got, so I'm not sure any more than that at this moment. And to be quite frank, I'm not quite sure how that stone that is there actually works.
That's how your soul is in your
Mechanical form.
yes.
Yep.
So who else would know about that, or who else would that be valuable to?
Well, I would imagine it would be valuable to anybody that wants to transplant a soul out of one thing into another. But how that operates and how that works, I woke up in this condition and this shape from the sisters that reassembled me after my accident with my brother.
So feasibly, it could be someone who is now dead, or a spirit who would like to be tangible again.
Could be. And it could also be my brother.
I mean, it might just be someone that hates robots.
It wouldn't matter because he's not a
Thank
robot.
you, Bendigo. But I'm not a robot.
Oh, well, all right. I mean, you mostly.
To the layman, I would think that they would think I'm a robot or a clockwork man, but inside I am not.
So we think it's your brother?
The last time I saw my brother, he was going over the edge of the cliff. So can only assume, because I don't see how he could survive that.
Maybe somebody fished him out of the water or something, and they're trying to bring him back by stealing your special eyeball.
That could be the case, but I've looked for him for years, and I've only heard whispers.
Wait, who
Why
were,
now?
Who were the druids trying to summon, or the witches trying to summon, when we accidentally killed most of them?
You actually don't know. But the one woman said that they were the daughters of Angraboda. Now, whether they were trying to actually summon this Angraboda or something else, you really were not very clear on that.
I just wonder if, considering what we've seen so far, if someone recognizes, that what the power that jewel has and wants to harness it to make someone else real again, or something like that.
Reanimate with the soul.
Yeah.
I kind of get the feeling like this wasn't a spur of the moment decision to try and get this, though. I mean, you got somebody posted outside taking shots, and you got somebody else sneaking in the room and all. I mean, I figure if it was the witches, I mean, yeah, they're probably mad because we accidentally slaughtered them. But
And just to be
I feel
clear,
like
I was not there during that session.
You were there in spirit.
I mean, yeah. So, which makes even less sense for them to come after you. So it's probably somebody you know, or else it's somebody that knows about you. It's been following you for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody that knew where we were, and
Yeah.
somebody with some pretty in-depth knowledge of who we are, who Hieronymus is. And
The odd thing about that is I've been overseas. I've come back and I've been with you the entire time. So I'm still kind of at this point, why now? I mean, why would they come after me now, especially this far south of where my ancestry home would be?
well, maybe we need to get more information on who the button belongs to, and if what that represents.
Well, give me the button. Give me the button. I'll take it. And I'll go speak with the librarian. Yeah, thank you. I'll go speak with the librarian and see if I can find out a little bit more about this cult, this Angraboda, whatever this thing is, and see if I can research what the symbol is on the button, and perhaps we can meet up later on tonight, then we can swap stories and see what you've uncovered while I'm working on this. What do you say?
I say
Yeah.
that's way too helpful from Henry's character.
Well, then he should have been here then.
He's not crotchety enough there. I think that's a wise move there, Henry.
Well, cough it up, robot. Give me the button.
All right, so the button's taken care of. Let's go find our professor.
You guys want to get a little bit more sleep, or do you want to leave right now? Because
I don't want to go back to sleep. I need to go do something. I didn't sleep very well.
all right.
Oh.
Let's go.
So just kind of recap. Where are we looking for this professor? Do we have any idea?
Probably in a bed right now. It's 4 a.m.
Yeah, but I mean, is he even in the same area that we're currently at? GM, I need a little refresh there without watching the tape.
Theodore, the librarian, had said that he believed the professor to still be living in town. Now he was not the one that gave you the name; it was the bartender that gave you the name.
Yeah,
He said that he, if he's still alive, he was still living nearby somewhere. He just didn't stop in that often, and it had probably been 3 or 4 years probably since he had seen him in the bar. So whether or not he's still alive, you don't know, but you at least have a name.
Okay. Well, given that I'm the condition I am in, does somebody want to speak to our housekeeper to see if she knows who this guy is or where he might live?
Not me. I think she's still pretty upset about the dog.
People don't like talking to me, so.
I mean, I can do it. I kind of butted her up a bit before.
In the game, Christy and Dana.
We're just
All right.
waiting.
Father? Well, you seem trustworthy. Why don't you go have a chat with her and see if she'll give you any of the goods?
Do it.
I think he's talking to you.
Oh. All right, spaced out there for a minute. All right,
Mike.
Mike downstairs. Huh? What?
He's talking to you.
When I say your name and stomp on your foot, you smile and nod.
Sorry, it's been a long day. Yeah.
Talking to the housekeeper.
Yeah. So head downstairs. I assume that's where she is. Knock on her little door. She's not up and behind the counter yet. And,
Yeah, she went back into her room. Oh, yes. What is it now?
yes, I'm sorry to bother you again. Are you acquainted with a Professor Halbig, the retired professor, Oxford?
Yes, I remember Professor Halbig. Yes.
Do you know where he might live? Where he might be found?
Well, his family used to live out on Headington Road some time ago. Whether or not he still has that house, I don't know. I haven't seen him in some time.
All right. Do you know anything else about him other than?
Only the stories,
That makes sense. So Headington Road, you say?
Headington, yes.
Thank you very much. We'll try not to disturb you anymore.
I would appreciate that.
I'm sure. Thank you. Trudge back upstairs. She seems to think he lives, or his family lives on Headington Road. But I don't think that's far from here.
Okay. Let's head that
Maybe
way.
we could have breakfast with him.
Or we can scout out the area around his house, because right now we don't know if they are related to who we're seeking or this thing in my head. But maybe we can kind of scout and look around, get a lay of the land before we approach you.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You have to probably kind of search around just a little bit with it being as early as it is in the morning, approaching 5 a.m. potentially at this point. There's very few people that are out and about, but, a few people, getting up early to maybe tend to their shops and open up and so forth. Maybe some early risers heading to the school to get some early work done. And you can stop someone and ask for directions to get where you need to go. And it's not a very far walk to get where you need to go. Headington Road is more of like a country road that's on the outskirts of town. A little bit more sparsely populated in this area. And lots of Victorian era Gothic style homes in that area. A couple of old farmhouses, it looks like, and this is the Halbig's home is marked with a kind of a cornerstone out front that has the Halbig name. So it's actually fairly easy to spot once you get out in that area. And the manors are a 2-story wooden structure that looks to be about 40 years old, kind of a typical Victorian style home of the era with a small stone porch. And now that you're there, if y'all want to roll a quick notice roll.
Ow. Very well.
All right, so Bendigo and Father Mapple looks like got the 2 highest. And actually, it's really pretty easy to kind of spot. The sun is just now starting to kind of come up, so it's casting a little bit of light on the street here at this point. But you can see as you approach the front of the home, the front door is ever so slightly ajar.
Mm-mm.
We should probably check that out. That doesn't seem normal.
I think we need to be prepared for something terrible.
How's Blinky reacting?
Oi, Blinky, how you doing, mate?
He's a little antsy, anxious.
You guys,
When you started talking, I thought, did I miss something? Does Blinky talk now? So, okay.
I don't know. I just asked Blinky.
That's right. All right, so a little anxious. Why don't we divide? And one group takes the front and one group takes the back of the house.
I like that idea.
That way we can catch anybody who might be coming out the back. But at the same time, we can also catch people from entering in the back as well. I'm not gonna say anymore.
All right, Ronnie, you want to go through the back door with me? We could tag team it, you and I.
Oh, God.
We could go in like a train.
His eyes say yes.
What do you think?
I
I mean, normally I'd ask Henry, but he's not here. I don't think he'll mind.
I know you and Henry have your love vest, so sure.
Oh, I feel like I got a lot to learn from him. He's a pretty good shot.
I think I'll stick to the traditional entrance.
Right. Old school. I like that. All right. Anybody else want to come around back with us?
The irony there is Father Maple just said that.
Oh, it's from my missionary work overseas.
All right.
All right, so
let's
we'll
go
have,
out
to,
back.
we'll have to work on some timing here. So, if are the other three of you then heading towards the front door?
Yes.
Okay. So why don't you guys go ahead and move to the front? You guys would arrive there before they make it to the back.
Are we able to see in the windows, or are the windows too?
You're welcome to walk over and take a peek if you want.
I think that's a window. Is that a window?
Mm-hmm, it is.
I'm in front of the wall.
Mm-hmm. So looking in there, it seems like it's a rather narrow hallway. It's kind of hard to get a bead on, really anything far down that hall. Father Maple's moving over towards the door, looking in the window there. It looks like that one's just a small WC suite.
Where are you, Charlie?
Oh, Charlie's way down on the other end. She's going around the back.
Oh, you're trying to get to
Yeah. And
Here she is.
Charlie, the window that you're looking in again seems like a little bit of a bigger hallway that kind of runs down the entire length of the right side of the house there.
Right.
It's like a bunch of little cockroaches. I can't keep track of all of it. Father Maple, you found from the exterior. There's a little billiards room, game room there, where there's a little poker table off to the side and a still lit fireplace in that area there. Bendigo, are you taking Blinky with you?
Yeah.
All right, I'll move him up there to you.
Somehow I got the measuring stick out. There we are. Yep. Come on, Blinks.
So I'm looking at veil sight.
Mm-hmm.
Is that magic, or is that being able to see further?
That is, it's the hagstone that Moira gave you.
Yeah.
It gives you the ability to see spirits when you're peering through the hole.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I couldn't remember if that was just seeing further or spirits. Okay.
Do I see anything when I look through the window?
Bendigo, same thing. You just got kind of a long hallway. There's a door directly across from the window where you're standing that is shut.
Can I try to jiggle the window open?
Sure. Let's see what we can do here.
Is that a stealth roll?
It'd be thievery.
Oh, I don't have that.
Okay. Now, if you want to do a repair roll,
See if I can take it apart.
at a -2,
Okay.
then I'd let you do that. Three, yeah. And unfortunately, it's locked up pretty tight.
Right.
I'll try my thievery.
Oh, you've got thievery? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get out your way. There you are.
Oh, were you trying the same window?
Yes.
Okay, that would have made that a little bit more difficult. If you want to do the other window where you were standing,
All right.
I won't give you the minus on that. So you rolled a 5. So you're able to pop that window. It's not quiet, but you're able to pop it open to gain access.
Okay. Over here, Bendigo, over here.
Oi, oh, look at you. Well done.
All right,
Well, you have
so
to teach me some of those tricks.
if you want to go in, I'm probably gonna have to carry you in there. So let me see if I can get you in. Oh, there you go. All right. So if you guys want to go in, you are now in.
All right, I'm going to go open up the back for Ronnie so he can slide in too.
There's no way I'm gonna fit in that window.
No, I'm gonna go to the back door and unlock it for you.
Oh, okay.
Can I try and make my way there, Chris?
Yeah, you can make your way there. You just got to figure out how to get there.
All right. Well, I'm looking out the window and I see him, so I reckon it's somewhere this way. Oh, crap.
There's
I hit some sort of a wall. This is a really strange hallway. Do I see anything? Do I need to do a notice?
Where you're at right there, yeah, no, it's just a wall. Nothing to notice but a flat wall.
Well, who in the world designed this house?
What's going on up front with Lady Moira and Father Maffel?
I'm thinking about just kind of poking the front door open with the harpoon and going in.
Okay. All right.
I'm getting my knives, my spider bite daggers out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'll go into.
Feel free to explore there if you guys want to go in. So the entryway, the main foyer, exits out into a long, narrow hallway flanked on either side by a pair of WC suites, which you saw from the outside. Those of you that went in through the opposite side over there are just in kind of another long hallway that runs north and south along that side of the area. Looks like one of you guys opened the door here. Who was that? Was that?
That's me.
Okay. So that room seems to be a large library with a single green lamp that is lighting that area. There doesn't seem to be any movement in there. Is Blinky coming in with you guys? I assume.
Can Blinky get through that window? I assume?
Yeah, he can get through the window, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, sorry. Blinky should be with me.
All right, so there you go. He's in there too.
Hey, boy. How you doing? You sense anything strange?
Okay, Hieronymus, you've made it around to the back of the house at this point, right?
Yep.
Now you see
green light.
Green light coming from what seems to be like an atrium there in the back. And as you move closer to the window, if you get up into that area, you actually see 2 figures on the inside. Can you see them from your vantage point now?
Yep.
Okay. And one of them is the ghost of Cora Foster, and she has her hand firmly embedded in the chest of Weston Halbig.
Whoa. Okay.
And you hear, all of you now at this point hear just this terrible guttural scream coming from a male's voice from somewhere in the house.
Okay. So there's a window right behind me.
Yep.
I am just going to take my arm and bust that window out to get her attention.
Okay, so the one right in here?
No, not in the atrium. It's the one that's on the
okay, gotcha.
Edge right here. I can't tell what that is.
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's all right. I got you. All right, so at this point, I think we're going to go ahead and roll initiative.
Got lost. Sorry. There I am. Where's everybody?
Oh, I don't know what all this means, but okay. Okay. So, Charlie, you are first in the initiative order at this point. So, what would you like to do right now?
Well, I hear the scream,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to, if I haven't already stepped inside, I'm going to rush in and grab that lamp
Mm-hmm.
and start heading toward the sound.
Okay. So, if you're heading towards the sound, you're going to want to head towards this door here. Do you see where my pointer is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can move 5 squares or 6. I think. What's your move? 6?
Yes.
Okay, so you move 6 squares, and then if you want to do a running die, you may do that. But then any actions that you take would be at a -2 if you run.
Okay, I'll run.
Okay. So you can roll your running die to see how much further you can get.
It's on his face.
Thanks.
You click on the extra die next to pace, right?
I see. Roll
Mhm.
running. Okay,
Mhm.
there we go. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay, that's not great though, right?
What'd you get there?
4?
Oh no, you got a.
It says,
What's that +6?
yeah, so 10.
Wait, what is the +6?
That's what
Did it
I'm.
just automatically do that for you?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, my pace is 6, and I rolled the running dice, so it added.
Oh, I got you. Okay. So a total of 10. Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. All right. So you've already done 5, so you can go 5 more.
And from which direction do I
Okay.
sense? Should I?
It would be coming from behind the staircase there somewhere.
So. I'm colliding with walls. Let's see.
Did you make it through?
Am I wanting to go up the stairs? That might be.
Well, if you go up the stairs, that's going to put you. It's kind of hard to see from that angle, but you're below the stairs right now. So, right where Father Maple is, right there.
Yeah.
Maple can probably see inside now.
Mhm.
So that is really where you probably want to be. But there doesn't seem to be a door entrance there near Father Maple. Those are 3 windows that line that hallway where you can see the green light coming out.
Mhm.
Okay. So from there, that's the max of your move. We go to Bendigo Jack.
I'm
Okay.
slightly sorry that I left Bendigo Jack in the dark. Big room.
That's okay. I'm right behind you.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you're heading down that hallway, but there's no way to get through there. Is that what you said?
Well, you don't know that. But
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
can see the green light pouring out of that area, and it's kind of this unearthly glow that's coming out of there. Now, at the top of the stairs in front of you, you see the green light at the top of the stairs coming out of the windows that are up there as well.
Okay, so I already. I'm gonna roll a run, just to see if I can get any further. Oops. Okay, I think I actually rolled a 4 and then I clicked it way too many times.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so I can go 4 more, so I could literally just go where Charlie is. But I'm going to head. Okay, this isn't very well. This isn't really lit up. I should have grabbed the lamp.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. Yeah.
Okay, so they're heading down that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go 4 more paces over this way
Okay.
to see if maybe I can go around and flank wherever it is, find another way in. So 1, 2. I hit a wall.
Mm-hmm. You can come here, and then you
Okay.
can see the steps going up. And at the top of the stairs up there, you can't see it right now because it's on a second level, but you'll see green light up at the top of the stairs up there as well.
Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of just parked at the bottom of the stairs right now.
Well, you can go, if you want to go up the stairs, you can get to this square right here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
All right. So if you want to move Blinky now as well, you may do so.
Yeah, where'd Blinky go?
And he can be right beside you. I'll put him over here with you.
Thanks, I lost him in the dark.
Lady Moira, it's your turn.
Okay, so after getting stuck in a random room near the front door, I think I found myself in front of the stairs. Do I see the light?
Yep, you see the light up at the top of the stairs there as well.
All right. I guess I'm gonna try to head up the stairs with them as fast as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my computer is not liking this right now. So there it goes. It's just slow. Okay, so click on. Thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate it. Do I click on the pace, or do I only click on
if you're wanting to run, you're going to click on the square next to the pace.
And that is the only thing I click on, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Clicked it. Oh, I may have clicked it too many times. Did it go?
Yeah, it went. So you can move a total of 11.
Slow, sorry. 11?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, sorry, 4, 5, 6. Where am I? How much was that?
Okay.
7.
Yep. Well, if you go in the straight line, which was about right there, that was 6.
Okay.
And that brings you to a window. Now, if you want to continue the momentum, you're welcome to jump through that window if you want to. I'm not trying to put anything into your brain. You know, it's there if you want.
No, because that looks like a car. Oh crap! My map keeps crashing, so I'm gonna have to use my imagination. So I look through the window, and do I look down upon a garden?
You do. You see the garden, and you see Cora Foster with her hand buried in Weston Halbig's chest.
Okay.
Lifting him up off of the ground.
Great. I don't think I have any. I don't have good like jumpy powers or anything. Oh. Is there like fountains or anything? Like I said, my map crashed. I can't see.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. There is a little lily pad filled pond just below the window.
Okay. And just ordinary garden things like vines and
trees and bushes, and most of them tropical in nature.
Okay. All right. Is it earth or is it stone or is it?
Well, under the plants, it's earth, but there is a stone patio in which he is being attacked upon.
Okay. I want to try if I can. Can I do a thing now?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I want to take the paving stones. I want to push up the earth under the paving stones and bring it up in between the ghosting and Cora and the man and push him away from her if I can. So like the earth comes up and takes the paving stone that's underneath them and pushes him away. Like,
Okay. Okay.
that.
So you rolled to run, but you didn't actually go past your actual pace. Okay.
Correct.
So there's a loophole here where you're not going to have to roll at a disadvantage as long as you don't move anymore. So
Okay.
I will allow you to do that as long as you stay on the stairs and
Okay.
don't go into that room.
Okay.
So yeah, you may make that roll. So you're going to roll under your spell casting for that.
Doing quick access, is that best?
Yeah,
That's
that'd be
good.
fine. That was awful good. That's a 15 altogether. That was at least a couple of raises. So your intention is to basically take the stone and just pull him away from her, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So he goes back.
So she has her hand inside of him.
Oh, no!
You grab him and pull, and his heart is left behind.
I knew. Fuck. You're welcome. Fuck.
Hieronymus.
Smash the patriarchy.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Well, I smashed that window just with elbow back. And does she hear that window?
If she did not make any
kind of reaction.
To that.
So I am literally staring at this ghost with her heart, with the guy's heart in her hand at this point.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna take. I still have my Teleforce pistol with the Hellfire round. I've never got rid of those from the last time. So
yeah.
I'm just gonna try to shoot through and hit her.
Okay.
With those Hellfire rounds.
Sure.
So let's see.
No, you rolled damage. That's you don't want to roll damage.
Okay. I did. I clicked on Hellfire rounds thinking I was gonna get a new pop-up.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Where?
Come on. Click. Target you.
Yeah, so it's just shooting +1.
Yeah, I can't. For some reason, it's not letting me target her.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me try something here.
You're not green, are you? You're purple.
What, my...
No, you are green. Yeah, you had her
Yeah.
targeted there for a second.
Oh, I did?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Oh,
Now you got her.
there I am. Okay. All right. Now... She's still targeted? Yeah, there.
Yep.
Okay. And shooting +1.
Okay, so you got a raise on that. And normally I would go ahead and roll damage on here, but the effect, you shoot and it just shatters that window in front of you. Are you using both pistols?
Yeah, we've drawn both.
And you fire through the window and it goes absolutely positively through her and hits the wall behind.
It's kind of what I was afraid of. Okay.
And then we go to Cora. It's her turn. Now you've caught her attention.
Yep. That's what I was afraid of.
And she just turns and looks directly at you, and then opens her mouth to scream. she got a 10. So that is a success and a raise. So you are hit with this icy wind that is coming directly at you. And all of your physical actions now with that raise are reduced by 4. So you take a -4 to any physical actions.
Okay, hang on. Thought I was immune to... Trying to find that on my character sheet.
You have a -2, I think, to attacks to magic, I think, right?
Yeah. But I think I'm immune to like weather. Or
I got you.
Outdoor elements, so like a cold wind. Gosh dang it! Why can't I?
Okay,
find that?
true, but this is magic.
Okay, so it's gonna get.
So it's that's gonna supersede what would normally be considered just a cold wind. This is a magical cold, so it cuts through. So yeah.
So I'm at a -6 then.
No, -4 total.
Oh, -4 total.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Father Maple.
I think I will try to crash through the window.
Okay.
Where I am. Do I roll for that, or is that just part of my movement?
I would go ahead and roll for that, but I'll make that kind of a gifted action to you, so you can make it into the room and still have an action.
Okay.
As long as you succeed. So yeah, just make it athletics roll.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. While he's rolling. So to use the hagstone against magical attacks, do we announce that?
Yeah.
Do we have to roll for it? Okay.
Yeah, you have to announce it. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I was like, gosh, I know there's something there.
Okay, and you got a 5, is that right, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, you can get through the window without injuring yourself, and then still have an action once you get inside.
Oh, it won't let me move through the window.
Oh, okay, sorry. There you are.
Aha!
Ta-ta!
Aha! And then I cast. Is it a turn to cast Smite for my harpoon?
It is an action to cast Smite, yes.
And then I wouldn't be able to attack with it until the next round?
Right.
Okay. Then in that case, I just attempt to throw the harpoon at her.
Unsmitten?
Unsmitten. Unsmoot.
All right, go ahead and roll for the attack on that one.
Okay, and would that be on the harpoon itself?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And make sure and target her first.
Okay, yes, thank you.
Nope, no, I think you did the same thing. That was, you rolled the damage there instead.
What do I...
If you go to Harpoon and click on the picture of the harpoon, that'll pull up the... Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then athletics?
Yep.
Got it. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's a hit. And once again, it goes right through her. Yeah, and hits the door behind and just gets stuck in the door. And now we're going to roll back around and reset the initiative here. That's weird. Okay. There are no available results which can be drawn from this table. Well, maybe I just need to reset. There we go.
Apple got a joker.
Yeah, he did get a joker.
So we all got a Benny.
Everybody got a Benny.
Hey.
Thank you,
Okay.
Dad.
So we come back to Father Maple again. He was the last to go last time, first to go this time.
Ooh. Well, I see that that didn't work, and so I just kind of like grab my holy book and pray to the Almighty that to weaken this foul spirit. And with that, I'll cast curse.
Okay.
I guess that's this. Roll that.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 13 there. That's a nice one. So that was curse. Let's see what that does. Raise or lower one trait by one die or two with a raise. So you definitely got a raise. So what trait would you like to lower for her?
What traits does she have?
Would
that be like fighting?
You'd like to know.
Or
Yeah, fighting, intimidation, persuasion, spell casting, stealth, taunt, athletics.
about spellcasting?
Okay. So -2. Okay, got it. Hieronymus.
Since he did that, does that affect any of her actions that she's done, or
Nope,
the
just anything that happens from
from
henceforth.
henceforth? Okay,
Mhm.
okay. I think what I'm going to do is, obviously the hellfire round's not going to work. So I think I'm going to take and energize my rapier and just chuck it at her. Electrified.
Okay.
Because yeah, it's really well. First of all, can I? Is there anything in the room that, other than the guy's heart, that she has interest in? Like anything that? Can I roll a notice for that, or?
Yeah, you can roll a notice. Yeah.
Or better yet, okay. So I know this is gonna. May have to spend a couple of pennies here. I am going to shoot the heart, and that's what she's after. So I'm gonna take away what she wants. So I am gonna call my shot.
Okay.
And shoot a heart, even though I'm at a -4 roll here.
All right. And that is another -4 to be able to shoot something that small.
Yeah.
So you're -8.
Good luck.
Thank you. Can I roll a Benny to offset that?
You can roll a Benny to roll again.
Okay. Well, I got some bennies I haven't been using, so. All right. Let's see what I got here. Shooting, and under mod, I need to put in -4 or not.
-8.
Or -8.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me there.
Yep.
All right. 7.
How the fuck did that happen?
Roll the impassable roll.
Now it says a -7 at the bottom, so I don't know what
Well, I
happened
know,
there,
but I typed in -8.
but regardless, you still would have hit. So
Oh, you know what it is? I have a +1.
Oh, that's what
Mod.
it is. Okay.
And so the +1 offsetted.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you hit it, and it splurts in her hand.
Any reaction from her?
She looks at where it was and looks back at you, and then you can see that she's starting to move your way.
So I definitely have her attention.
Yeah, you have her attention for sure.
Okay.
All right, Bendigo. Blinky is going nuts.
Okay. I would like to get up there to actually see what's happening.
Okay,
And I think I'm close enough that I don't have to run.
correct.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, I've been missing out on all kinds of stuff. Okay, so Father Mapple's in there. And there's Cora. And that's a pond, huh?
Yep.
Mora did not bust out a window or anything, right?
Moira did not.
Okay, I'm going through it.
Okay.
I'm leaping through.
Okay.
Do I need to roll something for that?
Athletics.
Okay, is that going to be the only thing I can do?
As long as you don't go any further than what your movement is, I will allow it.
Okay, cool. All right, let's see if I can do this without breaking both my ankles.
All right, 4. That's enough to not get injured.
Okay, cool.
So that will actually put you right there, if you want to be right next to her.
Oh, I'm going right for her.
Okay.
Okay, so I actually can do something now.
Yep.
Okay, I got a plasma shotgun,
Mm-hmm.
and plasma sounds like it's something that might hurt the undead.
Okay.
So I'm going to give it a shot at point blank range, and I'm going to try to pump her full of plasma lead.
Okay.
So let's see. I click on the picture of it.
Yeah, we're on Ghostbusters.
Yep. Now, you've targeted her already, right?
Oh no, let me do
Yep.
that. Hold on.
Target her.
Yeah, I need to do that. Okay, so I've targeted her,
Mhm.
and this is at short range, right?
Yes, sir. that's,
Okay.
that's as short as you can get.
Okay, so my options are to do a shooting +2, damage, short range, medium range, and long range.
Well, you want to do the shooting first, and then we'll roll damage.
Okay.
All right, so that is a raise for sure.
Okay.
So now you're gonna roll damage.
Okay.
Now let's see. I'm gonna do it from here and see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna give me the option to do the short range or not.
Okay.
So it rolled 4 dice.
Okay.
Is that the same as what it would be if you were to do the short range?
I don't know. You want me to do short range and find out? Because I have the options
Yeah.
of shooting +2, damage, short range, medium range, long range.
Yeah, do the short range, see what happens. Yeah, that certainly worked. 3 wounds plus shaken.
All right, so plasma works on her. Take that, you ugly witch.
So she is in the process of moving towards Hieronymus, and you burst through that window and tuck and roll right out of it and hit her dead in the back, and she dissipates, just whoosh, gone, and sprays green ectoplasm out the window and all over Hieronymus.
Saw that one coming. Thanks.
So well done with the plasma shotgun. That was insane.
and all I'm gonna say is, please tell me that was from the shotgun and not your ass.
Oh yeah, Ronnie. I mean, little bit of flatulence helped me get through the window and get a little bit closer, but don't worry. The green stuff was not from me.
All right.
This time.
Yeah.
Wow,
Let's see.
that was the maximum amount of damage that you could have done right there. That was insane. And I had honestly forgotten you had the plasma shotgun. Weapon-wise, that was about the only thing that you could do to touch her. The only other way to actually injure her would have been to allow her to actually attack one of you guys and get her hand inside, and she would have solidified at that point, and then you could attack her with whatever. That was the only way you were going to be able to hit her, except with Blinky. Blinky could have attacked her. If you would have gotten to that point.
Okay.
So crazy.
I wondered if. Well, I'm glad I hit her, because if not, it probably would have been my heart she would have grabbed.
Probably. Okay, so unfortunately, there's nothing you can do with Mr. Halbig because he's dead.
Yep. So now it's just a matter of searching his house.
Taking his stuff.
Yeah, if you want to do a little search around, you're certainly welcome to do that.
And really quick, this was far enough away from all the other houses that we don't have neighbors descending upon the house.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if we had to make a quick escape or not there. So
No, you've got the ability to walk around freely if you like.
Can I search him? The dead dude?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that a notice? Or?
I mean, he's truthfully in his night clothes, so
there's nothing to search.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Okay.
free balling it. So
Okay. I just
Don't
lift
search
up
too
the end
much.
and say, "Oh yeah, nothing much here to see."
Winky wink.
Nudge, nudge.
So if you guys want to search around a little bit, feel free to roll a notice, and then I can maybe tell you what you find.
Okay. I can't move my guy, by the way.
Neither.
You can't move yours.
My map keeps crashing and slowing and whatnot.
You can't move your guy, you said? Well, I can.
Yeah. Well, I've got target. I got a target around my guy.
Oh, well, take the targeting off.
I did. I mean, my cursor though is a circle with the 4 arrows in it.
That's the problem then. Now you moved. Are you moving him?
I'm moving him, but with my keyboard, not with my mouse.
Oh,
Am I in the-
Weird.
Am I in the
Okay.
kitchen?
I don't know. Just cockroaches. Where y'all going?
There's a big table with a bunch of plates.
Anyway,
Table with it. Oh no, I see you. Okay, no, you're in the
Yeah.
dining hall.
Okay. Is there any food or anything
I'm
about?
gonna crawl through the window.
No,
Just busted.
not in there.
Okay.
Oh, I can't crawl through the window, can I? You gotta move me in.
Oh. Well, just open the door. Come over here and open this door. There you go. Door's open right there. Just you, and you can click on those and open the doors. You haven't had to do that yet, so. Okay, so Father Maple rolled a 19 on his notice. Charlie rolled a 4 on hers. Anybody else noticing stuff?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
hold
working
on.
there. I'm working there.
Rolled a 2.
I rolled a 5. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll.
Oh, Christy and Dana, you have a question? I see that you've raised your hand.
did I raise my? Did we raise our hand?
Yeah,
guys.
I think in the Zoom call, yes, I think you raised your hand because there's a big hand right above you right now.
there
Giving us
is.
all high fives.
I don't know, I probably went like this.
We haven't touched
Damn it.
it at all.
I don't know.
Strange.
Oh, you're gone.
All right, Father Maple, you rolled the highest with a 19.
Okay.
all of you guys are kind of going through and checking the different areas and so forth and trying to look for anything suspicious. This guy has lived in this house for 40 years or more. And you can see the remnants of, the family that he once had, a wife and a daughter. And all of the photos of the daughter cap out at about, you would estimate, somewhere between the age of 8 and 10. And you don't see any more pictures of her after that time period. The wife, same kind of deal. You see pictures of her alone with him, with the family, up until the daughter reaches about that age, and you see no more photos of her. In the library, Father Mapple, you're kind of flipping through some of the books and so forth in the library, and there's one particular tome that appears rather dog-eared, and it's a copy of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. And inside there, you're kind of flipping through the pages, and a photograph falls out. And it's a photograph of Cora Foster. And she is roughly about 18 in the photograph, and dressed rather demurely, but looking at the camera, and as is not common in this time period, smiling, with a sly little smile, and showing just a little bit of ankle.
Ooh.
Yeah, hussy.
Racy. Yeah.
Like the French girls.
Yeah. And you can see that this photograph has been handled through the years. It's been folded and unfolded, and it's a little dog-eared itself. So it's been sequestered away, for quite some time. But it's at least some sort of evidence that there was, some connection between the two of them, for sure. Other than that, as the only bit of evidence that you can find in this entire house that connects him to Cora Foster.
Okay.
And that's really the only bit of evidence you guys are going to be able to come up with as high a roll as what he rolled. That's the only thing here in the house that would tie him to her whatsoever. So if you guys are looking for anything else, just shout it out, and I can let you know, yay or nay, if
secret compartment.
Nope, no secret entrances anywhere.
Is there any food?
Yeah, there's a kitchen in the northeast corner of the building.
Try and get Blinky something to eat and a little something for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can dredge up some food.
Okay, cool. Oops.
Is there anything else you guys are looking for?
I don't think so.
I'd like to see if there are any connections to our host in Oxford, or to any other professors or the police. Any evidence of associations?
Most of the associations that he would have had have aged along with him, and the individuals would have either retired or died at this point. Just kind of at a glance and kind of going through old records of his, maybe some old yearbook photos and stuff like that. Most of these guys would be in their 80s and potentially 90s. at this point. And there doesn't seem to be any kind of list of like cohorts or other individuals that might have participated in the same activities that he did. Now, does that mean that there wasn't more? Sadly, probably not. But it wasn't like he was particularly a member of a club, per se.
Am I able to find his bedroom?
I don't have it here on this map, but yes, it's
Okay.
upstairs.
Okay. I just want to go through his stuff and look at all of his buttons.
Okay, yeah. He doesn't have any buttons that match the one that you guys found.
Okay. He's clean. He's just got a thing with a cheeky woman. Well, I can't find the way into the kitchen. I don't think there's a door.
There's a door. There's a door.
Ah, there we are. Come on, Blinky. Where'd you go?
Uh-oh, gotta find Blinky now.
Oh, that dog.
It's Blinky.
He was on the stairs.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Blinky. I'm going to make you a turkey sandwich.
All right, so is there anything else here that you all would want to do?
Does he have like a nice looking smoking jacket or anything that would be my size?
Probably.
Is that stealing or is that spoils of war?
It kind of depends on how you look at it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't need it.
There's no karma points that I can subtract from you, so.
Just take all
The
my
fact
pennies.
you're gonna smell like an old man for the rest of the journey.
Oh,
It smells like mothballs.
We're gonna think Henry's with us.
I just take a big smell of it and I whisper, Henry. Henry, you would have been proud of that shot, mate. I wish you could have been here to see it.
I must say, as an aside, I think it's hilarious that both Andy and Kurt shot the heart. I'm gonna shoot the heart. That's the first thing. I'm gonna just shoot the heart. She's just killing him. That's the only way that she knows how to kill him. Just reach in and grab the heart. That's the source of her power.
She wanted it. All right, I can't think of anything else that we would. I mean, we haven't discovered any. There's no secret passages. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Let's see. I have I want to call it dark sight. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
That I believe would let me see magic.
Dark sight does not know. That
Okay.
just allows you to be able to see in the dark.
Oh.
Is it my etheric goggles?
Yes, etheric goggles. Yes.
All right.
I feel like there should be something more here. That's why. What a problem.
Okay.
My Hagstone has the ability to detect spirits and fays and see across the veil.
Yeah, that might be worth something.
How do we use our Hagstone?
That's an excellent question.
Let me equip it.
You spend one power point, and you can activate one of its properties.
Okay. Where are my PowerPoints at? Oh, I see them. I just changed that to a 14 out of 15.
Yep.
Okay. I turned it on and I did the notice plus 1d4 ability to detect spirits and fae and see across the veil.
Mm-hmm. So you roll a notice and then add a 1d4 to that.
Okay. So plus 1d4. Got a 7.
Okay. You see in the area that you shot Cora, basically just kind of the remnants of her scattered spirit in that room. Unfortunately, there's not enough of her there to communicate with, and even if there were, the stone doesn't allow you the ability to actually speak to them and interact with them. It's just the ability to see. But you do see just these little kind of floating specks that would have been Cora still in that room, and they're slowly just kind of snuffing out as you watch.
Okay. That's sad.
Christy, did you want to do something with your goggles?
I'm not sure that they help me in this situation. Am I wrong? I'll put them on. Sure.
Yeah, and in order to sense, the things around you, as far as that goes, you get the same feeling that Mike did, looking into the veil, that the spirit was there, it is dissipating and, is moving on, to the next plane of existence. You're not able to communicate either through the goggles. So as far as any other magic or anything in this area, you're not picking anything else up. He lived a fairly mundane life. So there's no magic tomes, nothing else in here that catches your attention.
Well, again, I hate to say this, but I feel like there's something else here, but obviously we have not seen it. So I think we kind of hit a dead end since he's dead. Wait, so I do have an idea. We do not see his spirit.
Well, just because somebody dies doesn't necessarily mean they immediately turn into a ghost.
Yes, but he was killed by ghosts, so it was kind of hoping.
Yeah.
Kind of hoping.
He went to whatever great beyond is out there.
He immediately went out there. Gotcha. All right. Well, game, what do you want to do? Kind of searched all over this place.
Well, go ahead.
No, I mean, I don't really, it seems like maybe he had some sort of a relationship with Cora. Something a little bit unsavory, perhaps, considering he had a wife and a kid. But beyond that, I don't really see anything. I found a billiard room if anybody would like to play a game.
Well, Father Mapple, you can certainly take the photograph, back to the constable at the Detective Moore. And unfortunately, it's probably not going to be enough to, condemn the professor. But it would at least be something, that they could potentially put in evidence. That case of Cora Foster is probably going to go unsolved, even with, just the photograph that you were able to find. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to solve the case, but it at least does put a little bit of a pin in it to show that there certainly was a connection between these two. When you do return to the constabulatory, Henry is there, and he's been talking with Detective Moore as well, kind of comparing notes along with Theodore, the librarian that you had met when you first came to Oxford. And they have been able to determine that where this button, wherever it came from, belongs to a secret society that may or may not be connected to the Freemasons, the Knights Templar, something of that sort, some sort of secret organization. Now, exactly where, they haven't really been able to make the full connection yet, but maybe with some more research, you might be able to kind of pinpoint the origins of that particular symbol. As far as the Daughters of Angerboda, they had made a veiled threat that they were everywhere. And speaking with the detective, he is not aware of any other cults within England, and this might be something that you might have to end up taking back to the Athenaeum to do more research on that particular cult, just to see how far-reaching it is. So as far as the investigation goes into this incident, Detective Moore feels like, you've done the due diligence and followed through, and, we've been able to determine who was responsible for it in the effect of this Tessa Bramlett, and her vengeance, for being jilted by this young man. And unfortunately, she will probably have to be punished for that, because there's really no physical entity that really could be punished for it, even if Cora was around. You couldn't really punish a ghost. So likely she will be brought to trial and tried for the murder of the two individuals that fell to Cora Foster. But it'll be a case for the books, for certain, because this is death by ghost. So at this point, the investigation really kind of is drawn to a close, and you would, under normal circumstances, probably be heading back to London. But before we do that, I want to ask first, Moira, what are your feelings right now on the nightmare you had last night?
I think I'm pretty shook up by that. I'm not sure, but I feel like I need to visit. I think I might need to go to Africa, where Hassani is buried, or I need to go to Scotland, where Uncle Mac is buried under the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Or maybe there's someone I can consult with who, like a medium. I don't know. I don't have any mediumistic powers, but maybe I can speak to someone who can speak to spirits, ghosts.
There was something that you and Uncle Mac liked to do when you were younger, up at the estate, and he liked to dabble, in spiritualism, and kind of got you interested in it to begin with. And there was an old Ouija board in the basement of the estate that you seem to recall is still down there somewhere. and you and Uncle Mac had a lot of success with that, at least in your memory. Now, whether it was Uncle Mac just kind of forcing the planchette, to go where he wanted it to go just to get a rise out of you or not, but you remember certainly in your mind you had many wonderful conversations with the spirits and the fae that lived up around the area of Moray Firth.
All right. I guess I'm going home.
Now, do you want to return to London first or head straight to Scotland?
I kind of feel like she honestly would just go straight to Scotland, unless there's something I really need to pick up, like maybe, some kind of gear. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Now, you are technically still on the clock.
Yeah.
But
maybe I need to go past.
We could probably figure out a way to get in contact with Jack Dawkins from Oxford, as Theodore Fable, is in regular contact with the Knights of Victoria. So we could probably get in contact with him. So if you will give me one moment. Yeah. So Fable says that he has means of contacting Ichabod. And basically it's really just more of like a telegraph, the communication that they have, but it's rather quick and instantaneous with the advances of steam tech, that he has set up at the library. So he contacts Ichabod, says, the mission is complete. The agents are here. One of them is expressing an interest in perhaps returning home for a brief jaunt before returning back. And Dawkins will respond with the following message. I must commend you on a job well done on the Oxford case. Mr. Fable speaks highly of your work and efficiency, and I must say, in my experience with him, he is a hard man to impress. Well done. I understand, Moira, you wish to return to your home, and I believe that puts you in the region of Moray Firth. I hope you are familiar with a little fishing village by the name of Kilmuir. As a good agent's work is never done, there are more mysteries to explore. And what has come to our attention is a particular case in the region of Kilmuir. The Knights of Victoria have been called upon to investigate a series of disappearances over the last several weeks in that area. 2 children have gone missing in recent weeks, and 3 fishermen have gone about their daily business, never to be seen or heard from again. 2 of their boats have been discovered floating adrift in the lake, and there is no evidence aboard any of the vessels aside from a splatter of blood in one of them believed to belong to one of the victims. Kilmuir has long been a poor fishing village, but as of late has been a destination for the wealthy, as they have discovered the beautiful lakeside vistas over the past few decades. The town council is in an uproar over the disappearances of the children in particular, as they are the progeny of some of the more affluent members of the society. Since the town is close to your own, Lady Mackenzie, I hope it would not be too much of an imposition for you to host your fellow agents while you investigate this case. If you are amiable to this, I will have your driver Frank prepare the carriage for departure tomorrow morning, and he will meet you at the hotel to take you to Inverness and to your abode.
Want to go to Scotland, guys?
And then he also says that your payment for this mission will be deposited directly into the bank of your choice, so you would have immediate access to that. So each of you would get 500 for this particular mission, plus
How many people we took?
3, plus another 300 for the arrests and the other bodies that you left strewn about.
So bad.
You just go ahead and add that?
Yeah, you can add that. Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's 800.
I don't know where it's at.
Yep, 800
that-
total.
Deposit that right into the bank of me pocket.